Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to make some chocolate buttercream frosting from scratch, and it is very simple. It's so light, so fluffy and delicious. Start off with 2 cups of unsalted butter that is softened to room temperature into your big mixing bowl. I'm going to take an electric mixer. You can also use a stand mixer or the hand mixer like me, or you can use a regular whisk to beat your butter until they're really light and fluffy. After beating about 3 to 4 minutes, your butter will be really light and white and fluffy. So it is going to be much more bigger in volume because we give air into the butter. And we are not just mixing the butter, but we give air to the butter. That's why I recommend you use a whisk attachment rather than a paddle attachment. I'm going to sift my third of my powdered sugar and cocoa powder. I have 3.5 cups of powdered sugar and 1 cup of best quality cocoa powder. Use the best quality you can find and it will end up with a really delicious chocolatey fudge chocolate buttercream frosting. Scraping down the sides of the bowl, and once we have scraped them, I'm going to take my mixer and blend it up. After whisking for about 4 minutes, you're gonna get a consistency that is pretty much alike from the first time you mix butter in, but it will get stiffer after you add more icing sugar to it. And the buttercream will not be too sweet, but it will balance out the sweetness because cocoa powder is unsweetened. And remember to use unsweetened cocoa powder, not sweetened cocoa powder, because we want the dark chocolate flavor to enhance the chocolatey flavor for our buttercream. This icing is perfect to frost the chocolate cake. And you can also frost them to a yellow cake as well, and they fits perfectly. I'm going to grab my mixer and mix it up for another 4 minutes or so. After about 4-minute mixing, you're going to grow up in volume again. So it's going to be much more bigger in volume and much more darker. And now, the final third of my icing sugar and cocoa powder. For the full recipe, you can check the video description for it. I will leave the gram measurements and the cup measurements. And of course, the ounces measurements. So I'm going to sift the rest of the dry mixture and mix for another 4 minutes. Give them on high speed. Start on low speed so that the powdered sugar won't splash onto your face. After been mixing about 4 minutes, you get the buttercream really nice and fluffy now. Scraping down the sides and the bottom of my mixing bowl, making sure that everything is good and incorporated. Give them another quick mix for just a little bit, just to get them nice and incorporated. So after that mix, you'll get the chocolate buttercream frosting. Our buttercream is done, and you can see that the smell of it is amazing, and I can't wait to eat them right away. But of course I have to wait because I need to frost some cakes later on. So the frosting is very stiff, so it's perfect to pipe any buttercream flowers or any designs that you like. But if you like to thin the icing a little bit, you can add some milk, about 1 teaspoon at a time, until they are thin to the perfect consistency that you like. So I'm just giving the buttercream a really good scrape, and look at that. You've got a really chocolatey, delicious buttercream frosting. I'll get the scoop so you can see the stiffness. If you tilt them like this, they will not fall down, and they look so divine, heavenly divining. Chocolate buttercream, only made with butter, sugar, and cocoa powder, but you end with a really good chocolate buttercream. You can frost this buttercream into a chocolate cake, or a yellow cake will be fine as well. So thanks for watching, and I hope you like this video. Give me a thumbs up. The recipe is in the description box below. So I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, and see you in the next video.